What's up guys, Warren here, and in this video I'm going to show you 10 steps to help you get your first handstand. And there are two ways you can do a handstand. One is on the floor where it's flat, and the second is with a pair of parallettes. They are totally up to you. The biggest difference is using the floor, you're balancing mainly on your fingers. On the parallettes, you're using your wrists. Most people, they have stronger wrist mobility, so it's easier for them. If you don't have parallettes, you can also use the flat surface of a dumbbell. But today, I'm gonna demonstrate everything strictly on the floor because you have that already at home. So the very first one is called a crow stance. Now, this is a very popular position. You see a lot of people that do yoga work on this balance. You're gonna place your hands about shoulder width apart, keeping your fingers spread out as far as you can. The more you have your fingers spread out, the better base you have to secure yourself. And you're gonna go from here, lean forward as much as you can, feeling all the pressure shift to your fingers. From there, you're gonna resist back with your fingers, and you're gonna let your feet lift off the ground. What you don't wanna do is you don't wanna jump into it, forcing all that weight to your fingers, and that momentum may cause you to tip over. What you want is just shift your upper body and straighten out your legs far enough where you feel like it's lifting your legs. So maintain this position for about 5 to 10 seconds. Do about 4 sets of this where you really get comfortable. After doing this, you can proceed to the next progression. The second progression is a pike push-up. We are going here, pushing all the way through our shoulders. From here, you're gonna walk your feet as far as you can, keeping that mobility, and we're gonna press down. Remember, we're putting our elbows in. Elbows should be pointing that way, not out. So push elbows in and come as low as you can. As you come down, you should shift and feel all that tension on your shoulders. You're not gonna feel as much tension because your feet are still planted and you're only holding up a certain percentage of your body weight. The third progression is a pike push-up, but your feet are elevated. So use a box or a bench, anything you have around your gym, and we're doing the same motion, but this time our feet are a bit higher, which causes a lot more tension when you come down. So half of your weight is elevated, so when you do the push-up, it's a much heavier press. Your goal is to get 5 to 10 reps of this before proceeding to the next progression. After doing this elevated, the next progression is a pike press with a slight elevation with our feet. So similar to the second progression, we are gonna pike press. But this time, we're gonna bring our feet even closer and press. Hold yourself in a 90-degree position and slightly raise your feet. This inversion is gonna start getting you to feel the imbalance. We're slowly getting your body inverted to get you a bit more comfortable, and we're also building that static strength in your shoulders to eventually have you able to press all the way up into a full handstand. Next progression is the pike press to a bent arm handstand. Very similar to the last one. We're just gonna raise our feet a bit more and straighten out. We're still keeping our arms bent the entire time, and from there, go back to reset, come down, straighten out. All that tension will be shifted onto your shoulders, so you're balancing your whole body weight, and this is where it gets a bit more tough. One of the biggest benefits of these parallettes, or you can also use dumbbells, but staying elevated like this is gonna help, because when you do the handstand, you can sink lower and get into position. In this position, there is no tension on my shoulders. I'm not using much strength. But when I'm here, I'm feeling everything. Having a higher platform is easier if you're a beginner and you still need to build that strength. Now, the next progression is a wall handstand hold. Now, we're gonna walk up the wall this way with our chest facing. We're gonna keep our shoulders still, shoulder width, and walk as far back as you can. This wall is gonna help you stay aligned. You wanna stay as close to the wall as possible, just getting you used to this position. This position takes a while for people to get comfortable with. Now, the next step is handstand wall taps. We're not gonna get as close to the wall this time, probably 1 to 2 feet away. And from there, you're gonna raise your feet away from the wall. There, the other one is gonna find its way to you. You don't wanna kick off the wall, you just wanna let this one lead it away. Use your fingers to fight yourself from falling forward. So now in this progression, we're just kicking off the wall, finding our balance. Remember, kicking off the wall is a slight push away. We're not kicking too much, the momentum is minimum. Find yourself a 10-second balance hold before finding the next progression. So the transition from the wall to this box is going to be a bit tough because you're kicking up and you're leading with a bit more momentum. Finding that balance may take a bit of time, but notice that when you kick up, you want to lead with just one foot and have the other foot meet you. You don't want to kick up too fast, and you don't want to kick up too slow. So in one leg, push up, and from there, your other leg meet. Try to hold this for about 5 seconds before progressing to the next one. Now we're at the final stage for the handstand. Instead of having a box, we're gonna kick up from the floor. This time we're gonna have to use a lot more leg strength to get yourself fully inverted. You're just kicking a bit more. I like to stagger my feet to find that balance at first, and then from there, I'll meet my legs. There you have it, guys. These are my 10 progressions for your handstand. I hope you guys like this. I hope this helps. Like and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials, tips, and tricks to get you into calisthenics. And don't forget, if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. See you next time.